Hello and welcome to the podcast. I'm Clickbait with my fabulous co-hosts here.
Hi, I'm Kilobyte.
And I'm Onyx.
And on today's special episode, we have another fantastic guest with us, Arif Kinchen, the voice of Jazz in Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015, and also Jazz in the Transformers 40th Anniversary special event. Thank you so much for being here. I
Thank
also just
you.
realized I never asked you how to pronounce your name.
You said it perfectly.
Okay, great.
You must have got all those radio waves in space. You guys have done your research. I like that.
Well, thank you for being here. We're excited to have you on the podcast.
Very excited.
And,
We
answer
appreciate
some of
you
these
so much.
important questions the fans would like to know.
Let's get it. Let's do it.
The first question is, let's start with you telling us a little bit about yourself.
I am Arif S. Kinchen, product of Earth, specifically Los Angeles, California, and then even honed in a little bit more to Koreatown, Los Angeles. I'm an LAUSD student. On Earth, that is considered a pretty rough school district, but it works. I came out all right, and I've been doing this acting thing since I was about 16, and now I've had about 42 clicks around the sun, so I'm 52.
Amazing.
Awesome.
That's so much fun.
And someone let me have children with her. One of our female beings on this planet. So we have 2 kids, and we are happily in a relationship together. And we are what they call on Earth married.
That's amazing. And I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Well, I guess we're ready for our next question. What first brought you into the world of Transformers? Did you maybe saw the shows when they were airing, or maybe you read some comics or played some video games?
Ran home, watched the cartoons, bought the comics. Transformers versus G.I. Joe. I still own them. And on Earth, they tell you guys stories so amazing through those comic books. Very privileged with that. But the cartoons is what really sent me. I don't know if I was on another dimension or not, but I didn't see it in real life. But just the animated stories of the folklore made my life so crazy and felt good to watch Optimus Prime bring so much good to our planet and be able to get on the nerves of his former homeboy, Megatron, and to just see everything turn into Energon and then put into saran wrap cubes was just amazing.
That's great.
I'm assuming from the
God.
description G1 you're referencing?
Yes. Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
With poor traction on vehicles as well. But amazing.
I really enjoyed the saran wrapped Energon ref. That's great. Moving us to our next question. Can you tell us a little bit about the process you went through when you were preparing for the role of Jazz in Robots in Disguise?
Being scared, being nervous, just wanting to be good enough, trying to channel Scatman, and then arriving on site, finding out that that's not what they wanted. And Jamie Simone came over to me, not in my ear per se, but was just like, no, we just want you to be you. That one take you guys that you did in your audition, that was good enough. And I was like, oh, so having the freedom to just be a little more hipper than I am and be the well-traveled Autobot lieutenant that I think Jazz is, that's what we put into it. And it was fun and it was refreshing.
That's amazing. That's fantastic to hear, both hear from you and to be told from your director that just be you. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
oh, man. Honor, man. Super honor. Jamie Simone, that dude is just freaking amazing. I didn't think he liked me at first. But once I booked the role, I was like, oh, okay, he must be cool. Okay, so everything's all right. All right.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
One of my new favorite characters recently, through the comics and through media, has become Jazz. So I was very happy, see what you brought to Jazz in the RAD series and so forth. So it's been a blast. So I really appreciate that you embodied that character and played that role.
I've been chasing Jazz since I was a kid, quite honestly, trying to find his toys, auditioning for the Bay films, and then all the different iterations, especially the animated series. I mean, full head into my chest, oh no, I didn't get it. What the hell, man. Now with Michael Bay, I was kind of relieved. I was like, oh, he dies. Good.
Dodge your bullet there.
I would have been so mad.
Yeah.
I'd put my whole heart into it, and I'm gonna give the best that I can give. And it's like, wait a minute, what the hell? You guys killed me off in the first one?
You and everyone on Earth, from what we understand.
And a Pontiac? A Pontiac.
Yeah, a Pontiac.
Can you see me as a Pontiac? I would never transform into a Pontiac.
Never.
Give me a Honda at least, y'all.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like,
That's
a
so
gray
funny.
Very
Pontiac. Oh, I said, okay. And well, we get to see it
Yeah.
on screen, right? Everybody's happy. Let's just see it on screen.
And then we know that you also voiced Jazz in the 40th anniversary special that they
Yes.
did last year, which was super cool. How did your process change from voicing Jazz in the RID to bringing that kind of nostalgia back with the 40th?
I finally got to do my Scatman. It's like that one kid that really knows how to play trombone or play the triangle. That's even better. That one kid that can really play the triangle.
Here's your
and he
moment.
never gets a chance, and it's like, oh, ding, and it goes just right. I was like, yes. And for Peter, man, for Peter Cullen to be like, oh my god, I was like, what? He was like, oh my god, it's
Oh, that's
oh
fun.
please
so
don't
cool.
please don't hurt me. God, it's Peter and it's
Frank
Frank
Welker?
Welker.
Frank and Peter. They put their hands literally on me and Frank and said, "You kids are crazy. You guys are
Oh, that's so
good."
much fun.
And I mean,
That's so
me
cool.
me and Frank turned into like that's how our friendship started. We turned back into the 9-year-olds. Where we were like, oh my god, Optimus and Megatron said we're good.
And you were like
Very
both the
spark
lieutenants too.
Yeah, and we're both already grown. Like we're grown. Like I already had great. I'm like, we recorded it like barely the year before it came out, so it's not like, oh, we recorded it and it was a long time ago. No. We just recorded it and they dropped it and put it in the theaters, and it was like, dude, I still reverted back to a 9-year-old kid. Like, so crazy.
So
That's
much
so
fun.
cool.
It's such an honor to be given those props by them. You know what I mean? These guys are. We don't have it without them. We don't have it without
Mhm.
them, and they bring it still bring it
Oh, absolutely.
anytime they open their mouths. So it's like, if you say I'm good, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. Mhm.
That's such a cool experience.
Did you go see the anniversary at the big screen?
Oh heck yeah! I think we saw it 3 times.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I saw it.
It was pretty crazy. It was pretty cool.
yes.
We watched it over here on Cybertron. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, I'm so happy that they had it transmitting through the universe. That
Yeah.
was the number one thing. I said, now will they be able to see it at some of the substations and some of the base camps and at some of the other planets?
We definitely
Absolutely.
not
We
hijacked
got
the
it.
signal. We definitely did not do that for legal reasons.
Well, also, Starscream was the one that took us.
Oh,
Starscream
that's
did
true.
take us.
That's true.
Oh, yes. And that's where I first met you guys. Then I had to on for opening night.
I don't think
Or-
I was there.
or was
opening
it
night.
second-
I don't think it was
was it
opening. I
second
think
night?
it's the second.
Okay.
night.
Okay. So I went first night. I think I went the first night for sure, and then I know we went again, and then I went and I just sat in there by myself. I think the very last time, and I enjoyed it. But
Yeah.
I couldn't go to second night because I think I was working or the kids had something at school. Just being there, being amongst the whole crew, with Paul, Edding, and then Michael Bell. Oh my God. One of the most hilarious people on the planet.
Oh, he's funny. He's funny. Yeah.
Michael Bell was on the original Smurfs. There's no reason he shouldn't be in the new Smurfs. He should be in the new Smurfs. But he's a loon, man. I love it for that. I love him for that. And just a couple of the other people that showed up from Hasbro. It was very fun just to see the fans' reaction. There was one fan in like Cologne, Germany, and they saw it inside like a Legionnaires Hall with folding chairs, and it was just them. That's dedication. I was like, by yourself? Whoa. I said, this is my kind of guy. So that's how I do it. I'm like, you know what? I want to see it. I'm out.
And then you voiced characters in a variety of other TV shows, video games, and movies aside from being Jazz and Transformers. Which one or couple of those characters have been your favorite to play?
I like playing Blaster.
Ooh.
Blaster was super fun. We did that for what do you call that? We did that for a social media thing, and it was all over TikTok and YouTube, and I had so much fun. Now, lo and behold, I was supposed to voice, oh man, I can't remember his name. He's a Skywarp. I was supposed to do Skywarp.
Ooh.
I have the characters and everything. I think if you look at the 40th anniversary, you'll see me like with him in front of me because I have him, Blaster, and Jazz in front of me. So it's like I was waiting, but then they pulled an audible and somebody else did it, and I was like, what?
What's that about?
But
How dare they?
Yeah, but I think it was our main man Grimlock. So anything he needs to do, he can do it. Anything he wants. It didn't bother me. But then aside from that, Pierce Washington, because that's the longest guy I've lived with.
Oh, fun.
From Saints Row. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's an amazing guy. He's a
fun
very
games.
multi-layered guy that just loves fashion, energy drinks, and going to strip clubs so that he can work on his stock exchange. And he looks at shoes quite often. Like, do you see her shoes? They're pretty nice, right? He's literally my kind of guy. Like, so you went there for what? Hey, she's got nice shoes. I might give my wife a pair. So just a wild guy.
Well, this leads us to our next question. You mentioned you've done TV shows and you've done video games.
Mm-hmm.
Who has been your biggest inspiration when tackling these different medias?
James Avery, because I worked with him on Sparks. That's who brought me into voiceover. And, he passed away before I could really get everywhere that I wanted to. So I could really, start picking his brain. But then Keith David, of course.
Oh, I love Keith David.
And it's a toss-up literally between Cree and Phil LaMarr. And Deborah Wilson.
Those are some
Deborah
great
Wilson is probably one of the most diverse voiceover or just actors, one of the most diverse actors I've ever met. And anytime I'm in a room with her, I am deeply impacted. Even when it looks like I'm not paying attention, I'm watching her like
Yeah.
All you can do is you can pick up things without even knowing it.
Mm-hmm.
Being around her.
Circling us back to Jazz, if you had the chance to do anything with the character in a follow-up movie, show, series, comic, what would you like to see them do?
Allow him to do like he used to do in the show. Allow him to roll out and just hang out and experience Earth.
That's
and
fair.
Play good music. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. But I would love to see Jazz on the big screen and be able to voice him. And if not, then put him on a TV series so that I can.
Yeah.
Totally not biased at all.
just in case. Like,
yeah,
we're going to put this other person in it. I didn't ask you for that. What I asked.
I want to be Jazz. Yeah.
I want to be Jazz, especially if they do the G.I. Joe Transformers movie. Like, please.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Just let me go.
I know you mentioned earlier that you had the comics. I don't know if you've gotten the most recent ones, not most recent, but the ones from IDW and so forth.
No, I saw the IDW.
They're fantastic.
They're phenomenal.
They're really good.
I signed one at Comic-Con last year and I was like, did you get this here? And the guy was like, oh no, I've had this for some time. And I was like, damn it. And I literally walked around trying to find it. It's Jazz on the cover. It's literally just Jazz on the cover for IDW.
The Jazz Spotlight issue, fantastic.
I think so. And I gotta find it. It's like, it's so weird to be a lover and consumer of fandom that, some days you are so locked in, but then life be lifing.
Life be lifing. That's the truest thing anyone's ever said.
And then you look around and you're like, oh, I was supposed to go get A, B, and C, not just groceries, not just gas for the car. I was supposed to make a pit stop. And then you finally get there and then you luck up. So, I'm hoping that before or during Comic-Con I can get one and at a price that is fair.
We'll be on the lookout.
Yeah.
We'll be on the lookout and let you know.
We'll be on the lookout.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
I might have an extra one because I have the comic book store that I shop at pulls everything because I'm a little bit obsessive, so I'll see if I have an extra one.
Okay, all right. We will make a financial exchange. I do believe that I might have Bitcoin that has
oh my gosh.
some sort of energon, fragments in it.
The energon Bitcoin conversion rate. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
I think that we were able to mine that. You got to thank Soundwave for that. Always trying to get one over on Blaster. So he's trying to fund his DJ operation aside from Megatron's knowledge.
Absolutely.
Just Soundwave has an underground club.
Yes, it's all deep.
Jazz is the rival DJ.
What do you call it? It's all deep. What is
EDM
it?
music.
Yes. A lot of bass drops. It's a lot of
Yes,
bass.
definitely.
And Blaster just has a whole lot of like just boom bap rap, and quietly he has a lot of yacht rock. Blaster plays the classics, a lot of Kenny Loggins.
I can see it. I can
Oh my
see
gosh,
it.
I love
Michael
that.
McDonald.
I love that.
And I mean he gives Jazz a lot of good driving music, like because he gets it from everywhere. Like, I got something for you to play, Jazz, so you can go play this.
That's awesome. And then moving on to our next question, obviously Jazz is probably the character that you're most passionate about. But if you could voice any other Transformers character in the shows, who would you pick if you had to pick a second one?
If I had one chance, I would be Optimus Prime.
That's so cool.
That would be fun.
That's a solid choice.
That'd be great. It's a solid choice.
Not bad. It's pretty good.
Or Ultra Magnus.
Oh,
that'd
that
be a
one's
fun
good too.
one.
That would be
Fun.
fun.
I just feel sorry for Ultra Magnus. It's like,
Poor guy.
it's kind of like the royal family. Okay, on Earth we have the royal family. They're in this place called England. Okay, so it's like being a super royal person, knowing that you have two other brothers ahead of you that are in good health.
So Starscream.
Yes. It kind of feels like Ultra Magnus is like, brother, you are the most qualified, but you got two younger brothers. So they're not going nowhere. Sorry, the matrix of leadership, it respects you. It highly respects you, but
acknowledges, however.
But he fights on, and he's always honest and true. And I think I admire that a lot, that he wants it, he desires it, but he recognizes that it's not about him. It's about the it's about the family, it's about the tribe, it's for all of Cybertron, not just for Ultra Magnus. So I like him for that.
It's a good summary of Ultra Magnus's
That's really cool.
motivations and deeds.
And very accurate, I feel.
Yep.
Thank you. I try.
Rod, star for you.
Well, talking about characters and who you voice, let's switch it up to who's your favorite Transformers character and why.
Gee, I wonder.
It's gonna make you go crazy. Side character is, who was the guy, Micro Machines, that they used in the movie? Oh my god, that talked so fast.
Oh,
Blur?
the little monster truck?
Yes, Blur. Blur.
Oh, Blur.
Blur,
Okay.
oh. Oh, yeah, Jamashita Blur, yeah.
I still, to this day, as you hear, I can't help but laugh. I'm like, this dude is transmitting he's not even doing megabits, he's doing terabytes and teraflops. He's just transmitting information so fast. And I think my runner up would have to be Ratchet. Ratchet, over the years, has just done some dynamic things, his growth. And I think that when we finally get to, if you don't love Ratchet, you don't have a heart.
Yeah.
I love
you gotta love the
Transformers Prime.
sassy old bots.
Yeah,
It's
like,
such a wonderful show.
and he knows he has a reason for everything, even if it's not exactly what you want to see. He's doing it for the love of his team and to keep Cybertron moving, like the idea and the hope and the pride of it. And he's literally, I think he's Optimus's number one ride or die, maybe even above me and B. Like he really does. He follows, like, to the letter.
Yeah.
He really
I can
wants to see it happen.
Because in a lot of the medias, it's usually like Ratchet and Optimus usually have a very bond, almost like brothers. And so I can see that, where it's like,
I just thought about it. Bones and Kirk.
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys don't know that, that's like Star Trek.
Star
I think
Wars.
you guys call it.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Where they got the Swartz?
Trek. Yeah, but no, that is a very good one. But this one was with a guy named Nimoy and another guy named Shatner. You were thinking of the Luke and Laura scenario, not to be confused with the Luke and Laura from General Hospital. But the Schwartz
When did
is the
Galvatron
parody.
get into?
Oh,
Premise.
Galvatron is phenomenal. Yes, you are correct. Galvatron is also a super threat that was also brought to life through an Earth bound process called animation recording by the great Leonard Nimoy, who was also Spock on the Star Trek that I was talking about. Not to be confused with Star Trek, that is Pharrell Williams, who makes you very happy with his music.
Oh my gosh. That was a lot of Earth lore all at once.
It was.
Processor time to process that.
Well, I'm ready for some more. And bringing us to our next question, what are your top 3 favorite toy figures that you have? Doesn't have to be Transformers related.
That I own?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jazz. I wonder why. I wonder why.
The plot twist be twisting.
I have a figurine of Yakko from the Animaniacs. He can raise his arms up and down, and his head turns left to right. And I hope that qualifies him as an action figure.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
The legs do not move, but he's sassy in his khaki pants. And then who else would it be? Anything Lego. Lego.
Gotta love Lego.
I am a phenomenal lover of Legos. Like, I don't like anybody throwing anything away that's Lego. I'll clean it myself and put it up because I know there's going to be a kid. Because we all need spare parts, almost like Junk World. Mm-hmm. Remember, like we always need spare parts. So it's like, yeah, you got your set, but did you want to do an ADU? If you want to build an ADU, you know what'll make your fire station look even better? If you build it out.
Absolutely.
I like to always keep spare parts. Yes, come on. So anything Lego, basically, no particular flavor or anything. I like Duplo, but they're too big. They're too big.
Are you excited for a possibility of getting a Jazz Lego figure, kind of like what they did with the Optimus and Bumblebee?
I've heard rumors. I've heard stories. I pray, I would love, I would wish, but I'll stay here until someone says something or something comes in the mail. You know, I mean, I've been holding my breath for so long. When we did the movie, they brought out a couple of Jazzes, and everywhere I would go, oh, we sold out. Oh, we don't have that one. Oh, we don't have the one from the movie, but we do have this other one that was a trade-in, or did it? And it's like, no, dude, I want mine in the box. I want mine. What was it called? The Craggle, kind of like for the Lego story. Like I'm using Craggle with mine.
Oh my gosh!
I'm Mr. Business. I will not have you mess with this. But I mean, I would play with it. So I'd probably buy 2. But yeah, I like having them in the box. I do.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They're great. Yeah.
I almost got horrified when my kids opened it up and when I was able to get them a copy of Jazz, and I was like, you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Because in my heart, I knew I had one that was in his plastic. So it wasn't so bad. You just ruined yours. Mine. I'm gonna be like the comic book guy. You don't know what you guys have done, but it's okay. I'll buy it from you now for $5. Hey man, we got that for $50. I know.
I love that. Moving on to our kind of similar but slightly different topic. Do you have any side projects that you're currently working on? It doesn't have to be Transformers related, and of course, this is only something that you can and are allowed to talk about.
Yes, my buddy Billy and I are doing what we call Plastic Wax and Donut Hour, but it's the Plastic Wax and Donut Show. And we do toy unboxings, which are phenomenal. Billy and his crew, or our crew, have been doing phenomenal work, showcasing from different brands, so many different action figures that are like phenomenal, and they got a real slick way they present it. And we've interviewed some very good people, Frank Todaro, sorry about that, some people from the original Halloween series, and some people, I believe, from WWE. And we got those episodes that'll be coming out. And then the donuts part is where I come in. And I like to go vlog about different phenomenal donut places that have very nice, delectable delights. And we give them a little shout out, a little tour of their offerings, and then I do a taste test. and that has really been fun. I don't know about my waist, but it's been very fun.
That
I'm
sounds
willing to
fantastic.
put my back into this
Sounds
work.
so good.
I need to do all the research I can. And then just recently they were like, hey, maybe we should do a side series because those ribs look amazing. I was like, we need a team of young people with very fast metabolisms. If we're going to do anything past this donut every so often.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, I'm here at this barbecue place. I'm being airlifted.
That's great.
I have consumed too much.
I now I am Ultra Magnus now. Ultra Gluteus Magnus.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
But yeah, plastic wax and donuts has been the main consumer of time. We're just trying to bring a good product to the table for people to consume and trying to figure out our workload. That's the main thing, because the workload, as you all know, is the hardest to process, and it's like life be lifing. So sometimes you might miss a deadline.
Absolutely.
So, or you might like, oh, wait a minute, why did it truncate it like that? Let me again.
Yep.
My bad.
You're speaking our language.
Off. What's going on?
Why is my mouth moving but the sound is later?
Oh no.
Yeah, so that we had that happen last week. It was very, very cute. Like, I sped up one part instinctively, but when they tried to edit it and redo it, it took everything out of play.
Oh yeah.
I was like, no. I said, I sent it to you with a bow on it. But it's, they're better at the extra stuff. I am still a little bit scared of our new terrestrial unit that we have out here that these humanoids have put together called CapCut. They put a new licensing together that's kind of like a galactic agreement that I didn't agree to. So I'm trying to
I heard about
figure out
that.
another workaround.
Yeah.
I think I'll be using Space Bridge 2.0 to transfer information because I don't want them nor Megatron to get any of this info.
Absolutely. Gotta keep it out of the Decepticons servos.
Yes. If Shockwave gets it, it's over.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kilo, I think you have the next question.
I think you do.
Yes. We've talked about your journey as Jazz and different projects you've worked on, but this one is I feel a little bit more personal. What is something no one knows about you that you wish more people did know?
I wish people knew that I invented Cold Stone in my grandmother's kitchen. I put vanilla ice cream, Bosco, a little bit of Hershey's, and Kellogg's Corn Flakes together, and I would chop it real quick, and I would eat it, and it would stay crunchy. And that was 10-year-old Arif.
Oh, wow.
So before any of these highfalutin companies did it, I was doing it with Cocoa Puffs. Or no, was it Cocoa? Yeah, Cocoa Puffs, Corn Flakes, or Fruity Pebbles. I was beyond my years.
Great mix.
It does sound like it sounds like a very fun mix.
It was very, very fun until the older units would come home and be like, "Where's the ice cream?"
Oh no, it melted.
Meanwhile, you're in a sugar rush.
and then I would have a Syntex era, and I'd have to reboot. It's so crazy.
Oh no!
404. All right, we're coming down to the final couple questions.
Mhm.
Are there any questions for us before we ask the final two?
How is it for you to see our consumption of your culture? Do you feel honored, or have we as humans been of a disservice to furthering your tales?
I don't think we've ever gotten this question before.
That's a really good question. Oh my gosh.
Very deep, and I think all of you are doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of history. There's a lot of creative interpretation happening. But it's fine. It's fine.
There's a few that even we agree with the community. Maybe it's a place where there was too many explosions. I don't want to name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand the angel Michael that was on the dock of the bay. I understand.
Yes, that one. Yes.
But other than that, I think the media is in like the retelling of stories and adding new twists has been amazing, and we're always excited to see what
We are.
you Earthlings come up with and kind of how you put your twist in it.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we were able to finally showcase what we thought was all Phoenician writing and prove that it was actually still Cybertronian via the movie Beast Wars, Transformers. So I'm happy that we were able to tell the ancient story, because Optimus himself has said long that we have a long history. So I'm happy that we were able to showcase that and get that from out of the catacombs of our Earth knowledge so that people could see it.
It's very
Yes.
funny, Earthlings know we exist, but they still don't reach out to us for help translating stuff. We could do that, it's fine, but they want to do it all on their own, little independent, little Earth critters, you know how they are.
Trust me, they like the dual lingo, and it doesn't always work. It's okay, but we'll figure it out.
That's funny. Well, I think with the conclusion of questions for us, I think our next question for you again is, where can the listeners find you? Social media, website, YouTube?
Oh, absolutely.
Anything else?
Everything, just look for Arif S. Kinchen. So ArifSKinchen, almost everywhere. And we will go back to streaming to raise money for Children's Hospital, and that'll be via ASK Blood Drive. But for right now, we're
Fantastic.
just everywhere
Cool.
at Arif S. Kinchen.
And for the listeners, I don't know if we're not doing the video, but we can see that you wear an Extra Life event shirt,
Yes.
which is fantastic
Yes.
because we've done that a couple times.
We
We
have
didn't get to
done
do
that,
it
yeah.
last time because it was the same time during a con, but
Yeah.
it is fantastic and a blast to participate. And
And it's so easy. They
Oh,
make
yeah.
It
it
is, yeah.
easy to help and to give back to help people. And I think that is our highest calling, which goes back to why I love Transformers since I was a kid, helping the little guy,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And making sure that people get the help that they need with whatever little I can add to it to try to make some sort of impact. However small or huge it may be, I'm just happy to be part of the solution and not the
absolutely.
Like
I feel like you're
Optimus has
jumping
the-
ahead on these next
I
questions.
know, right? We've been to our next question already.
Well,
Keep
I
on.
guess talking about the next question, are there any words of wisdom or something special you would like to say to listeners in addition to what you just expressed?
Please never put a fork in an electric socket. And that's integral on it.
I'll have to tell Rumble that.
Yeah.
Remember,
That-
knowing is half the battle.
It is. It really
Exactly.
is. That's
Oh
fantastic.
boy, that's great.
Oh, goodness.
That was
So-
good one. I didn't see that coming.
But I mean, isn't that the most logical
No,
thing?
it's
Like,
great.
hey,
I
kids,
didn't know, it's great. It's
Absolutely.
wonderful.
stop. Oh, and don't run with scissors at any speed.
Absolutely.
Yes. 100%.
Even
Yeah.
if you can transform, it'll get all up in your gear shaft. Don't do that.
It's very dangerous.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Onyx, I think you're gonna take us out.
Am I taking us out? All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Arif. Appreciate you and had an absolute blast with you on the show. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in. All their details will be in the descriptions below of this, either YouTube or the podcast, whichever way you get your listenings in, to follow them on the platforms of their choice. And again, thank you again, Arif.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Till all
Thank you all.
are one.
Till
Till all are one.
All are one.